On our journey today, we're going to check out John Lennon's mansion at Tittenhurst Park as it appeared when he lived there in 1969. So, slide on your backpack and grab your passport and come along with me as we travel back in time. This video is sponsored by Audible Adventures. Kindly sign up for an annual subscription today. It is a great way to support my research and productions. Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This is Scott Cardinal. Thanks for joining me on another photo analysis video. This time around, we're traveling back in time to Tittenhurst Park, located roughly 50 miles from London. So sit back and pour yourself a cup of coffee or a tankard of tea or a mug of mead or a flagon filled with any beverage of your choice and join me around the campfire. And let's start our photo analysis. This image of Tittenhurst Park's mansion is from a screenshot taken from the Amaze film starring John Lennon and Yoko Ono. It was taken from a helicopter, and I'm pretty sure it was photographed by their friend Dan Richter. If that is not correct, kindly let me know in the comments below. Dan was a very good friend of theirs, and he actually lived on the property while John and Yoko were living there, and for quite a while after they moved to New York. In fact, he's responsible for quite a number of still and film photography of them at the time. In full disclosure, I know Dan. He's a very nice and smart fellow, and he wrote an excellent book that you might enjoy entitled The Dream Is Over. So check that out first chance you get. Let's begin by starting in the foreground. You can see there is a green lawn that descends down away from the mansion, and that is where there were created many wonderful gardens that will be discussed in a future photo analysis video. And here are some stone steps that descend down, and those were there since the mid-1800s. And as you can see, there's another set on the far left. Along the top is a long gravel path, and in the back, on the far right, is the entry to the estate. Beyond that is the gatehouse, and the garages, and the terrace cottages, also known as the forge cottages. On the right is the circular driveway in front of the north side of the house. It is there that you see, in the beginning of the Imagine film, John and Yoko walking through the mist, and toward the entry where there is the glass window that says, "This is not here." Now, let's check out the east side of the Georgian style mansion. As you can see, it is very elegant and it is very large. On the bottom right is where John Lennon placed his white piano, which you saw in the Imagine film. And it's in that room where Yoko slowly walked around while John Lennon sang and played the piano, and she could be seen opening the shutters of the numerous windows, letting sunlight shine in and all around them. It's a large space, and it seemed to have been decorated more like an art gallery than a living room, as it had been used prior to and after John and Yoko lived there. Directly above was the enormous room that John and Yoko chose for their bedroom. On the left was the location of the bed, and on the right was where Yoko had a very beautiful desk where she would work throughout the day. To the west was their bathroom with a large round tub that I'm pretty sure John Lennon had custom designed for them, since round tubs weren't exactly a thing back then. Actually, they aren't much of a thing now either. But on the other side of the bathroom, they repurposed a chamber into a large walk-in closet. Directly underneath that room, on the ground floor, to the right of the north entry to the house, was the billiards room. And you've probably seen the film or some photos of John and Yoko in there, and then they disappear behind a secret door within the bookshelf. There's actually a corridor behind that leads directly into the kitchen. And on the other side, they repurposed a chamber into a large walk-in closet. Staying along the top level, to the left, was where John and Yoko had installed a kitchen, so they would not have to make much of an effort going all the way to the other side of the house to grab something quick to eat or drink at any hour of the day or night. To the left of that could be found a series of guest rooms, and it is in that area where Julian would stay when visiting his father. In later years, when the estate was owned by Ringo Starr, these rooms were filled with musicians who stayed at the mansion while recording in the studio. John and Yoko turned the roof of this porch into a deck, and they filled it with potted plants and some furniture. Down below, along the ground floor, could be found the dining room. Now, no doubt Beatles fans saw the photos of the Beatles sitting at the table taken on August 22, 1969. On the top floor of the wing, on the southwestern portion of the house, was a space that was repurposed as an office for John and Yoko. And there was also a film editing suite in that area. On the ground level on the far left was the location of John Lennon's recording studio, where he recorded the Imagine album. As you know, with the assistance of Eddie Veal, John Lennon built a first residential recording studio in the UK. I'm going to show the floor plan to that recording studio in a future photo analysis video. Now, to the north of that was the location of their large kitchen. John and Yoko refurbished the kitchen and they installed very nice stainless steel appliances and cabinets, which must have cost an absolute fortune back then. And I'm going to go ahead and show more photos of the kitchen and other areas of the mansion in future photo analysis videos. But for this one, I just wanted to give everyone a general idea of where everything was located. And so this concludes this photo analysis of the exterior of John Lennon's mansion at Tittenhurst Park as it appeared in 1969. If you want to learn more about the incredible architecture and design and history of this beautiful estate, please check out the time travel style audio tours that I wrote and produced, and they're available over at audibleadventures.com. You could also download the Audible Adventures app for your iPhone and Android. If you have any thoughts about this subject matter, please put them in the comments below and share what's on your mind. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You could also go on Amazon or any other bookseller and order some of the books that I've written about Tittenhurst Park. I do look forward to you joining me again for another photo analysis video. So until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.